Listen, man. I'm just doing this quick video. I want to say, shout out to motherfucking WAKA Flocka, man. And the reason why I'm saying shout out to WAKA Flocka and much respect to WAKA Flocka because as a man, we have to learn to hold ourselves accountable and take responsibility for our actions. Definitely in relationships. Feel me? WAKA Flocka came out on an interview and said he hold himself responsible for the divorce from his, ex-wife Tammy. He said it was too much on his plate. He chewed too much. Feel me? And as a man, you gotta realize where we go wrong. Feel me? It's not so much about blaming the other person, but it's just so much about where you fucked up at and understanding you more and realizing your flaws more. So, so that way you could become a better version of you, for the future, for your next wife, or if you want to go back to your ex-wife or ex-girl, whatever the case may be, man. My son WAKA held himself responsible for that shit. And that nigga, man, WAKA he just been a great dude, man. Great stand-up dude for what's really right. You know what I mean? And much respect to that man. Because there's people that look up to rappers, and there's people that only make certain change because of, they favorite rappers might made a change, or their favorite rappers might have said something. So since they see their favorite rappers doing it, most likely it'll make them want to change or make them want to do something different. Or hopefully that shit he did help more men realize and hold themselves accountable for certain actions on their part, on their end, whether it's in life, work, relationships, financially, stability shit, like in general. We have to hold ourselves accountable and responsible for the choices we make. So I hope more rappers take heed to what WAKA Flocka did. I hope more men take heed to what WAKA Flocka did. And that was a message I was getting across for a minute, man. I've been telling niggas, like, yo, we gotta hold ourselves responsible. Like, I just say, like, I understand WAKA because when I was in Atlanta, I had a great girl in Atlanta, man. I ain't even gonna say no names, but she know who she is, man. I had a great girl in Atlanta, and I fucked up. I was doing dumb shit. Feel me? I wasn't only the great girl. I had about, I want to say 2 great girls in my life, bro. And I fucked up. I fucked that over. You know what I mean? So as I grew and understood life more and what I needed more, what's important more, my outcome, my mind frame on certain things, relationships just start to change, and I just know what's wrong and what's right. What's really wrong, what's really right. You know what I mean? We're having an understanding of both sides of the field. So, when I go into relationships now, when I go into link with females now, I'm more so open, I'm more so honest. I'm more so just putting it out there, like, yo, I'm fucked up, nigga. Like, nigga is a work in progress still. But as long as I know my flaws and my mistakes and just work on them consistently, you know what I mean? That's all that matters, man. Fellas, even ladies, man. Hold yourself responsible. Hold yourself accountable for your actions on your end with the choices that you make and the mistakes that you make. And be honest more and love more, man. Yeah, have a good day.